Born in Marseille in 1913 into a Catholic family, Gárudi converted and became a Protestant at age 14. He went to university to study philosophy, became a Marxist, and joined the French Communist Party in the 1930s. During World War II, he joined the French resistance, for which he was imprisoned in Jelfa, Algeria, and held as a prisoner of war. After the war, he served as a communist deputy in the National Assembly and eventually rose to the position of deputy speaker and later senator. He became one of the party's most prominent intellectuals. He also taught philosophy at the University of Clermont-Ferrand and Poitiers and wrote around 70 books. Gárudi was eventually expelled from the Communist Party in 1970 following his outspoken criticism of the 1968 Soviet invasion of Czechoslovakia. Gárudi remained a Christian and eventually reconverted to Catholicism during his political career. Then he converted to Islam in 1982, saying that the Christ of Paul is not the Jesus of the Bible. After his extensive research and after collecting valid documents, Gárudi wrote a book titled The Founding Myth of Israeli Politics in 1995 and attempted to expose this sheer historical lie. The book, which was defended by the Catholic priest Abbé Pierre, one of the most famous men in France, and translated into 29 languages, is one of the few books that was targeted by the Zionist political and propaganda attacks. He was found guilty by a French court for denying the Holocaust in 1998 and was fined thousands of dollars and was given a suspended prison sentence. The Zionist poisonous propaganda inside of France and in Europe increased Garudi's fame and popularity on that continent. The taboo of denying the Holocaust was broken in the media, in the scientific field, and even in political circles in Europe. While his anti-Zionist stance made him a pariah at home, people worldwide wrote articles and commentaries defending Mr. Gárudi, describing him as a victim of the Zionist conspiracy. In recent years, he claimed that the 9/11 attacks in the US were perpetrated by the Bush administration in order to launch wars in Afghanistan and later in Iraq. In an interview with the French TV after the US war on Iraq, he stated that the main goal of the war was oil and that is the reason Iraq became the target of colonialism. The Lebanese resistance movement Hezbollah's leader Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah described Gárudi as a great French philosopher. Nasrallah went on to praise Gárudi for exposing the lies connected with the alleged Jewish Holocaust in Germany. The leader of the Islamic Revolution of Iran, Ayatollah Sayyid Ali Khamenei, during Friday prayers praised Gárudi as a brave thinker. Gárudi has even written a book titled Imam Khomeini's Revolution, in which he has researched Imam Khomeini's philosophical viewpoints and described the goals of the Islamic Revolution. Professor Gárudi considered the Islamic Revolution as a symbol of confrontation between the Islamic culture and the Western culture and civilization. Elaborating on the Islamic Revolution, Gárudi says, "I believe the Iranian Revolution is one of the most important movements in human history. In fact, this revolution is a type of opposition and confrontation with a civilization which we term Western or American civilization." Although Roger Gárudi was for years the darling of the French media and intellectual milieu for his philosophical work and his political courage, the Western media such as the New York Times, even in his death on 14 June 2012, decided not to give his life any media attention. But despite this, his influence will continue to be felt around the world.